I have a recipe for Irish eggnog. I know that Christmas is already past, but I want you to think of this. This is Irish eggnog. This was passed on to me from my father. Buy a quart of eggnog, pour it into a nice punch bowl, put it in the refrigerator to chill. You take a bottle of Jameson's Irish whiskey, sit in your chair and drink the fucking thing. Irish eggnog, everybody! Beautiful. Beautiful deal. All right, this next guy, or who these people came to see. Aunts and cousins and all that sort of stuff. But I'll tell you, this guy, I've worked with him a couple of times. He's only been in the comedy scene probably, what, under a year, Nick? A little under a year, but man, he makes me laugh my ass off. And seriously, it costs a lot to get repair parts for a 53, okay? That's all I'm saying. But he's one of our Boston guys tonight. He's also popping his cherry here, Catch Your Rising Star. Put your hands together for Mr. Nick Vino Slim Nicky.
How are we doing?
Does everybody fucking talk like that? Let's give a round of applause for all the other guys that come up tonight. Also another round of applause for Mark's sweet ass. That's cute. All right, folks, I need a little help with something. I got a question, a little moral dilemma. Does anybody else think that the artist depiction of the Last Supper actually resembles more the first depiction of the first NAMBLA meeting? Just me? I guess that's why I'm not going to have too much of a, career in politics. People have asked me, Slim Nicky, why don't you run for something? Because running makes me tired. You know, I thought about it. But the whole thing is I couldn't even be elected captain of my swim team as a kid. And the rest of them were all in wheelchairs. And that was, but apparently I had a lot less pull than they had drag. Whatever. But politics is, politics is interesting because, like, when they drag all the shit out about you, they never talk about all the good things you did. Like when you gave the Heimlich maneuver at a restaurant to some guy, or when you ran over a dog and you backed over it just to make sure it didn't suffer. Those are the things they don't think of. See, what they do is they drag up all the bad shit. Like with my luck, they'll find one guy, the one fucking guy you do not want the friggin' media to get. Basically, they'd be like, so sir, what do you know about the candidate? Oh, that fucking guy? I fucking love him. One time we got real fucked up. Real fucked up. And I watched him do a line of coke off this fat stripper's fupa. It was amazing. It was all breathtaking. Fucking Yankees suck. Oh yeah, there was this other time that we fucking got drunk and we broke into a church and he dipped his balls in the holy water. By the way, any Catholics out there? Right. Next time you walk into the church and you dip your finger in to bless yourself, when you're going down, Father, Son, and when you're coming across with the Holy Spirit, just smell your finger. Just come across and smell real quick. To me, it smells like pure molestation, with a hint of vinegar. Just a slight bit. But all this political talk did help me become a little more environmentally conscious. I no longer use toilet paper or paper towels when I jerk off. I just reuse the same condom over and over again. Oh, come on. I'm recycling. And I found it behind the dumpster at Wendy's. I washed it out. After the first time I used it, because I'm trying to conserve water. And now my dick runs completely green. At least until the medication kicks in, so I'm waiting for that. Look at this stool. They told me not to sit on it. No shit, right? That's why I have a serious bad relationship with lawn furniture. But any parents out there? Parents, a round of applause. Excellent. Apparently no one else has sex. So, also give a round of applause for people who have sex with people with low self-esteem. But, it always works. That's how I had children. I have 2 kids. They're beautiful. My little girl, Addison, she loves that her dad gets on stage. She loves it. So she gets up and she'll try to tell me a joke. Da-da. What, honey? Knock, knock. Who's there? Orange. Oh, aren't you? Ha ha. Oh, honey. That was absolutely fucking terrible. Where do you get this material? This sucks. You know, I don't care if you're 3. Work on the shit, come back to me later. I also have a son, he just had his 6th birthday, and he was at his party at his house, and he runs out to me, and he's like, Dada, do you want to play the Michael Jackson game with me? Alright, listen, son, you don't ever have to go to church again. That's the first thing I want to tell you. But that's when his mother interjected and said, no, it's a game for the Wii. I said, I really don't give a shit what it is. I said, I really think Nintendo's going after the wrong market here, going for the molester vote. It is brutal. Well, you know, we bonded, all of us here. So I'm going to let you know a little secret. I'm fat. Yes, it's true. Don't give a round of applause for the ring dings I ate before I got here. But it is. I've been battling anorexia for about 30 years now. Yes. I've apparently beat the ever-living shit out of that one. But you know, I have goals. Like the biggest goal I have is to become Walmart scooter fat. Because those stores are so big, and I'm so fucking lazy. It's, you know, it's beautiful. You know, back in the days when I was single, dating was difficult. You know, you just meet some fucking weird people. I met this one girl, really liked her, beautiful broad, and she says, you know, we talked, and she says, you know, I need a sexual relationship that involves multiple orgasms. Listen, ladies, what makes you think I'm capable of multiple orgasms? I mean, this, capable. All of this, not so much. Listen, I'm lucky if I can get mine off. You know what I mean? I'm on the edge of heart attack though by the time I finish. But it's brutal. So, you know, I really like this girl, so I said, you know, I want to make her happy. And, you know, she says, you know, the multiple orgasm thing. So, being the gentleman that I am, you know, I took this lady all the way down to Pleasure Town. Or as some people call it, the Nordic Lodge all-you-can-eat lobster buffet. And let me tell you, I walked in that door, one look at that smorgasbord, and Jesus, I came 3, maybe 4 times. I can't remember. And, you know, I just looked over at her, and she just had this horrified look on her face. And I just said, I guess you're shit out of luck. I'm going to go get dessert. But, like I said, being fat does have its advantages. Like, if you're out with a bunch of people, one car, it's a 2-door car, I always get to ride in the front seat. That's always nice. Because if you ever try to see a fat man get in the back seat of a 2-door car, it's like watching a monkey fucking a football. You know, like the seatbelt's wrapped around your neck like an umbilical cord. You knew my mother. That fucking joke is disgusting. It's alright, she's dead. I'm just kidding. But being fat is fun, you know, but like, it's also another thing, like, we'll go back to the dating. With dating it was, I don't even know how to say this. I am basically to women what newspaper is to homeless people. I'm a temporary means of warmth, and eventually you're going to wipe your ass with me and throw me in the garbage. Don't come on. But it's, you know, I ran through the gauntlet of bridge trolls and future lesbians. You know, I dated a girl once whose vagina looked like a UFC fighter's ear. You know, it was beautiful. Or the girl whose ass looked like a vacuum-packed bag of kitty litter. It was that girl. She was cute. Nobody what's the matter, everybody? Nobody likes jokes about women's vaginas and asses. But the one thing about dating for me was, and other fat guys can relate to this, it's a little something we call the holy trinity of fat rejection. There's like 3 things that women say to fat guys, and all of you are guilty, all women, or 1, 2, or all 3 of these things. The first one, like this. This is what they tell you. I love big guys. I love big guys. No, you fucking don't. You love big guys when you need, like, say, 3 things. 1, you need help moving. I'm the guy. When you need, like, shade on a sunny August day. Or you need a review of the new steakhouse down the street. Those are the only 3 things you really love big guys for. Because it's not sex. Because I would have worked all this shit off a long time ago. The second, oh, I hate this fucking one. I hate this. You are such a great friend. Right? There are guys laughing and they know they fucking heard this one. You are such a great friend. Now see, when I hear that, you think that's what you're saying. But what I hear is a completely different thing, because I have what's considered a fat kid translation machine in my head. So you say, you are such a great friend. And what happens is inside my head, this little gizmo goes around called the Fat Man 3000. And what I hear is, you are never going to touch this pussy, you fat fuck. It's true. And ladies, you all now know you're guilty of one of two of those things probably. But number 3, the death blow of it all. God, I fucking hate this one. You are like such a big teddy bear. Fuck you. Listen, sweetheart, I'm not a teddy bear. I'm not a stuffed animal. I'm more like a real grizzly bear. And I'm gonna trash your pussy like it's a fucking campsite. Alright guys, thank you very much. I'm Slim Nicky.
Slim Nicky, everybody, keep going for him. Slim Nicky must have been named by a mobster, right? Well, I'm gonna call him Slim Nicky, you know, because Nicky's not. Tommy Three Fingers. Keep it going, guys. Where you going? Something we said? They gotta go to the bathroom. Or are they getting more drinks? I'll have a Diet Coke, please. How we doing? Everybody having fun so far? Keep it going? Woo! Fantastic. We got our headliner coming up now, and that'll be the halfway point in the show, so that'll be pretty good, right? You all brought a change of clothes so you can go right to work from here? Those of you who have jobs, like not me, thank you, I'm available for hire. Hey, this next guy, our headliner, an awesome comic. He's been on the comedy scene since he was 2, because he's only 27, so, or at least that's what he said.